lose the inhibition. Follow your intuition, free your inner soul and break away from tradition. Cause when we be out, girl, it's pulling we out. You wouldn't believe how we wow shit out. We burn it till it's burned out, turn it till it's turned out. Act up from northwest, east, south. Everybody.
Girls always try to hide it when they're talking to boys on the phone. And for good reason. My realization of the week, I always know when my Israelis are talking on the phone to a boy. I noticed this when my roommate was on the phone deep into the night. Okay, I also have late night conversations with my girlfriends, but I knew she was talking to a boy. How? Male pronouns. Yeah, so I honestly needn't have worried about missing out last week of going to visit Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, Rashbi for short, in Meron. This past Shabbos was Mechon Tal's Shabbaton for the Olo Chadashot in Tzfat, and on our way north we of course stopped in Tveria, Meron, and Amuka. And what else is there to do in Tveria, Meron, and Amuka aside from visiting Rabbi Meir Baal HaNes, the Rambam, Rashbi, and Rabbi Yonatan ben Uziel? You should know that I was totally taken aback by the emptiness of Rashbi's kever because I'd only ever seen it jam-packed with thousands of people, as you saw in my last week's video. Check it out. The Shabbaton itself was very nice. There were only about 35 girls on it, 29 of which were French. No further comment about them. We left Jerusalem at about 7:30 Friday morning, and with all our stops, we didn't get to Tzfat until just a couple hours before Shabbos. Over Shabbos, we did things that one usually does when they visit Tzfat. Daven in an ancient shul, take a walking tour throughout the old city, visit the cemetery, eat hotel food, visit an artist. Actually, I didn't visit a cemetery because you're not really supposed to visit dead people on Shabbos. But as I said, 29 of the girls, plus the Madricha and the head of the Olod and their husbands, are all Sephardi. And who knows what they're allowed to do, or what they say they're allowed to do. So what else is going on this week? Right, since the dorms at Mechon Tal are only for first-year students, I've begun apartment hunting for next year. Actually, Mechon Tal will find you an apartment and furnish it for you if you have a group of 8 Mechon Tal girls to live together. But after a year of living the dorm life and knowing that next year's apartments are smaller than this year's, if you can imagine that, I think I'd much rather live with fewer girls and pay for it and furnish it myself. So this week, a friend and I went to go look at an apartment in Givat Shaul. It's like a 15-minute walk from school, 20-minute walk from Tachana Merkazit, close to a grocery store, partly furnished, decent size. No, it's not really that bad at all. The main problem is that any apartment that's on the market now to be rented out, they're looking for immediate rentals starting with this month or next month. And we're not interested in the apartment till, the mid to end October. We were advised not to bother looking for an apartment or until closer to a month or so before we want to move in. But that's a problem because none of us are going to be in Israel a month or so before we want to move in. So basically, this is an issue that needs to be solved. It can't be solved right this second because I've got to go finish up my 5 assignments and start studying for my 12 exams.